Thank you for watching the rebroadcast of the Ladonia Meet the Candidate event for the 2025 elections. Elections are on May 3rd, and I just wanted to put this event together so that we could hopefully provide an opportunity that was fair and unbiased and equitable for everyone, for citizens and candidates. We have 6 that we're running for the 3 available seats for City Council. Kenneth Thomas has withdrawn from the race. His name will still be on the ballot, so be aware of that. Jan Cooper, Patricia Harrod, Jared Killian, Discha Threlkeld, Dana Burkett. And only Jan Cooper and Discha Threlkeld were able to make it tonight. Others, for various reasons, were not able to make it. So I encourage you to connect with them, to reach out to them, and ask them questions. See if they're representative of who you want to run in city council and to represent you in this next term. I apologize, we did have some technical issues, so there are a few areas where you won't be able to hear what we're speaking about when they're not talking into the microphone. So there is Ray, our moderator, just made a few announcements, welcomed everybody. He did provide an indication as well. And now we'll go ahead and start with some of the introductions and the questions. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you, everyone, for who came tonight to participate in this. I'm Jan Cooper. I'm running for City Council. I have served the city as mayor and on City Council for several years, and I love working for the citizens here, and love seeing the progress we're making, and working together with the council to move forward. And we've got a really bright future ahead of us, and we're just working hard to make that happen. So I would appreciate serving the city of Ladonia once again.
Our next candidate will be Discha Threlkeld.
Yes, my name is Discha Threlkeld, and I've also served on the council and as mayor. Work at the school as business manager. Would like to continue serving as a councilman. We've accomplished lots of things, I believe, this year, amongst all of us working together, and I would appreciate all y'all's votes.
All right. Thank you both. At this time, we will begin our question and answer session. So we will start with our first question, and it'll be for Jan.
Yes, sir.
First question is, if I can read it. If previously on council or currently on the council, what is something you have accomplished or what you do or you want to accomplish at this time?
I think I'm very proud of what this council has done. We've accomplished a lot, I do believe. We're improved our streets. That's the council. We've had the water system is in.
Pull it closer to you.
Just pull it up.
There it is. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is that a commercial? Can you hear me now? Anyway, we've done a lot to improve the water system and to also in working on the streets. We've been blessed to have the council through a specific councilman help make sure we could do that. And we've just got a lot going on. We're going to be working, since we've got Jeff Hunley that is now going to be working as our program manager and also help with the code enforcement at some point. That is a huge step, I think, for the city because we really needed that. And I think the council bringing him on board is huge. We've got an extremely well working water superintendent, and there's a lot happening with the water system that is huge, and Y'all can tell I'm nervous. I'm shaking on it. Um,
That's why.
15 seconds
All
going
right,
out.
so you- There we go.
So with the streets and the water system itself, and having Mr. Hunley come on as our program manager, who at some point will be doing our code enforcement here, those in themselves are huge steps towards progress for Ladonia, I believe.
All right, thank you, Jan. Got to ask her. He'll get the same question, Disha.
Okay.
If you previously were on council, are you currently on the council? What is something you do to accomplish? What is something that you have accomplished, or what do you want to accomplish this time around?
Well, it's the same as Jan, what Jan was saying, because we're both currently on the council. We've worked really hard to try to work together to get various items accomplished, and she gave y'all a list of what that was. In addition to that, I'd like for us to maybe get to, when the code enforcers come out, to get some of the older homes tore down that are falling down here in Ladonia. I'd like to see that happen, as well as finishing seeing the roads project that we have started with the council being completed.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, we'll start the next question with you, Disha. If the city taxes were so low that you found out it was bankrupting your town, would you, as a city council member, vote to increase taxes to save your town? Remember, you also have to pay taxes. That's the question. Did you not understand?
Yeah, but I'd have to see the paperwork that shows, that it was low, and that was indeed what was bankrupting supposedly the town.
Okay.
Before I could give you an honest, true answer, because I wouldn't think taxes by itself would be bankrupting the town.
Okay, thank you. Jan, same question. If your city taxes were so low that you found out it was bankrupting your town, would you, as a city council member, would you vote to increase taxes to save your town? And it stated, remember, you also have to pay taxes.
Yes, I do. And yes, I would. I'm sure I, would want to, just like Disha, you want to look at the facts. And I know in the past that has probably been an error that maybe the council made, is not doing that in the past when we probably should have. So you really have to study that, but basically I would say yes, I would.
All right, thank you. Jan, this question, we'll start out. What is your opinion of the annexation by the city?
We're going to grow. This community is going to expand, and we've already got the growth coming in. People that have bought land in the past and want to come into the city. It's something that, of course, a council would look at on a basis that we would need to study, but annexation would be fine, and with approval of the council, if it's what's important to the city.
All right, thank you. Disha? Same question. What is your opinion of annexation by the city?
I think if the people that own the land want to be annexed into the city, I think it's a good idea. I do not think that the city should impose itself on the people in the outlying landowners and make them be annexed into the city by eminent domain. I don't think the city should do that at all. Only if the landowners want to be annexed into the city.
Okay, we'll start off with you with the next question. Basically, it is a question. When are they going to fix the road? They are terrible.
As soon as we get the money. which is coming next week, I think.
Same question.
Pretty much same answer. We know that we have the opportunity due to the hard work of a council person, and the streets will be getting started on. We've been able to do some with the crew we have and the few materials we have, but once this comes on board to the council and to the city, we'll be able to do a lot more with the city streets.
All right, thank you. Start off with you, Disha. The city recently incurred over $8,000 in penalties due to inaction. Has this been resolved?
In action? I believe it has. They're talking about which penalties, I mean, just penalties in general? I believe it's already been resolved from what my understanding, our last meeting that we've had.
Dan, same question.
Yes, it has been addressed and resolved. So
Thank you.
by the council, yes.
Okay. Okay, just want to know. We'll start with you, Disha. Dan, on this one. Were you for the lake?
Okay. When I first moved here, I was just hearing talk of it, so I'll be honest, I wasn't sure because I didn't know the city that well and wanted to do my research, and I had mixed emotions. I'll be very honest about it for a little while, but as I got involved and got to know the city and got to know what might be best, I'm excited about the lake. Yes, I think it's a really good thing. I think it's going to be I know it's got some pains with it, but I think the growth and the outcome of the lake itself and the vision that a former people had in the past is going to be well worth it in the long run. So yes, I'm for it.
All right. Disha, same question. Were you for the lake?
No, I was not. And I'm still not 100% for the lake. I think it has some drawbacks that we have questions to that have not been answered. But as a whole, we'll just have to see what it brings.
Okay. Thank you very much. Also, Disha, what specific policies or initiatives would you prioritize to foster economic growth, to improve public services, and enhance the quality of life for all in the Ladonia?
Read that one more time.
What specific policies or initiatives would you prioritize to foster economic growth, improve public services, and enhance the quality of life for all in the Ladonia?
Economic growth we would, I think, work with the Chamber of Commerce. As far as policy goes, I think that goes back into the ordinances that you put forth, and that in itself would improve the surrounding area and include the city limits of Ladonia.
Okay. All right, thank you. Jan, same question. What specific policies or initiatives would you prioritize to foster economic growth, improve public services, and enhance the quality of life for all in Ladonia?
Our ordinances that are in place, and the fact that we're going to be able to have code enforcement within our city in the near future, I think I hope I'm answering this right, is good. Kind of like you could repeat that one more time. Just one more time, please.
Give me the question.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. But
Almost the same.
Oh. Didn't mean to confuse everybody here.
That's okay. That's okay.
She needs you to ask
Okay.
that question. Yeah. I just gave that one.
We're having
It's
some technical
okay. I was having
difficulties over here.
difficulty
So
getting
we'll-
all the answers
Yeah.
together too, so.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Thank you.
Ta-da. Yeah,
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
What specific policies or initiatives would you prioritize to foster economic growth, improve public services, and enhance the quality of life for all in Ladonia?
Top of my, thoughts
Keep it
on that
this time.
are cleaning up the city and cleaning up the city and
Clean up the city
Good.
and code enforcement, which I think we desperately need here, and fix our streets, and
Okay.
that's pretty much
That
it.
was now, to foster economic growth.
When I think that's connected. I think once your city has code enforcement where it's looking better,
develop, through,
goes, we can, through the chamber, hopefully, when the businesses come in and inquire, we'll work on that, and, oh, no, I got to. So
Okay.
anyway,
All right. You finished? Thank you,
Is that enough?
Jan. I appreciate that. Sorry about the confusion.
oh, that's okay.
I'll start with this question with you, Disha. It says, what do you want for your community?
Oh, that's a hard. What I'd really like for it to see it back like it was when I was in high school, but
Bless you.
I would like to see the community more involved. It's hard to say whenever if you weren't here back in the days. I'd like to see people walking around like they used to walk around. Doing stuff like I'm just going to use the week of the rodeo for example. We used to have a whole week full of stuff, gospel singing, square dancing, and all that, and now we just have the rodeo. Just 2 nights of the rodeo. I'd like to see that all come back. People up on the square having a good time, talking with each other and getting along. That's what I'd like to see for Ladonia. And
Is-
smooth streets.
Is that something that you would work toward if you were elected?
Yes.
Again, you work
I would
toward
like to.
bringing those things back?
But an individual can't do it by itself. You would have to have help.
Okay, thank
Yep.
you. Same question for you, Jan. What do you want for your community?
I'd almost say ditto. We want to bring back a lot of things. I think we'd love to see the community have, like Disha said, it's great when we have events and see the community come together, like our garage sale and clean up and all of that. And we just want to see it grow again, but be a welcome place where people want to come visit, stay here, visit again, and come back, want to stay, possibly. I think we need to hopefully have some businesses to come in that will draw people that just want to come and spend the weekend. We got the trail, we'll have the lake, we've got other things that, we can embrace and welcome people here for growth.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to start off with you, the next question. Were you for the water system asset transfer to Hickory Creek?
That is a no.
Thank you. Same question, Disha?
No.
No, both questions. All right, thank you.
Wait.
If elected, Jan, what do you plan to do to make our town clean and nice? Kind of repetitive.
Well, we just need, it takes the community to take pride in what, not only in our, here on the square and stuff, people to take care of their properties and stuff, but we also, try to encourage that, because twice a year, I believe we have a like cleanup weekend and stuff, where people have the opportunity to do that, bring their to the dumpsters here and just clean up their properties and stuff. I'm hoping that we could see a lot of that done in the future, where and I'd love to see a park and different things to bring on that too. So
Thank you. Disha, same question. If elected, what would you do to plan? What would be your plan to make our town clean and nice?
I agree with what Jan said, that it just takes the community, not just one person, to make something happen. There's no certain plan. It's just several plans, that go together that you would do.
Okay. Thank you.
The last two I've seen.
Okay, the last two, okay. Jan, what experience in running a city can you bring to the table?
my first thought is, I love this city. I love this town. I love these people. I have been blessed to be able to serve this city, not only on the city council and as the mayor, but also along with the chamber, to work towards setting goals and achieving those goals to better our community. And we've got a wonderful city here, and we got wonderful people in our city, and that's what makes it, or the community here. So I just want to continue working with the community, seeing it grow, and work towards some of these goals that we have set and want to see in the future.
Okay. Thank you. Disha, same question. What experience in running a city can you bring to the table?
I think just being able to work with the other council members and work with the different, parties of the community that might, help out. Being a business manager at the school, I think helps a lot, understanding the budget process and how that runs.
Okay. All right, thank you. This one's a little similar, but it's a little different too. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. Disha, you start off with this one. Could you please tell us what you feel you can do to contribute to bringing Ladonia into the future?
To bring it into the future?
That's what it says.
I don't know. I don't know what you call it, what they're thinking future.
Maybe they're saying, how are we going to move forward?
Without
We're
getting
kind of
bigger,
antiquated
or,
at this point. What are we going to do to modernize, maybe?
Oh, see, that's a hard one for me because I like things the old way.
Ooh.
We not though, I'm not talking horse and buggy, but I'm not talking electric cars either. So, I'm really not sure.
Okay. Well, thank you. Jan, could you please tell us what you feel you can contribute to bring Ladonia into the future?
I believe as a council, we have an opportunity to address issues that we will be doing that we know the potential of growth and making our city better for our citizens and moving forward. So as a council, that opportunity is going to come before us to make those decisions. And there again, I'm looking forward to people wanting to put their businesses here, want to move here, but and just make our city like the beautification that we know we need to do. There's a lot to be done here, and I'm hoping we can accomplish that. So.
Okay, I'd like to ask one last question. Is how do you plan to tackle the issue with infrastructure when you say you're wanting to bring business and things to town and there is no infrastructure to support it?
It's a good question. No. Sorry, I didn't know if you were.
No.
That is a lot of hard work on not only the council, the citizens themselves to be able to look at the city and see that we need the infrastructure improved for our growth. It's a slow process. It's not going to happen overnight, but I really think that the infrastructure and all of that is just going to take time. But I really believe that we're wanting to, as a council, do that and just keep the city moving forward as we can.
Thank you. Disha, same question.
Go ahead.
Do I need to ask you?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. What would you do? Both of you said that you wanted to move forward and make sure that the city was growing. But we know, along with all those things that you want to do, bringing businesses to town and everything, the infrastructure will not sustain bringing businesses into town. So how do you plan to combat that?
I think with the city's growth that we're anticipating to some extent will help bring forth the people's involvement, which would mean, to me, we would be able to, I don't know, build together with the chamber that's ongoing and the city council and the various other projects that might be going on, or the committees that might be here, like the Rails for Trails, and to get more involvement that way.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That ends our questioning session. But at this time, each candidate, you're going to have a couple of minutes to just say why you want to be reelected to the city council and what your major goal would be, what your major goal to accomplish while you're on the council for this term.
You go ahead.
Fell in love with Ladonia. Fell in love with the people here. We've got an awesome community. I love serving the community. I want to see what's best for it. It's going to take it takes a village. It definitely takes a village, and I think we've got one great village here that we can accomplish a lot. I just love serving the city, and whether it's through the chamber or if it's going to be here again on your city council. I'd love to have the opportunity because I like to see it moving forward and getting better for everybody.
Thank you.
I would like to see our audit that we're going back 2 years. I'd like to see it finally get accomplished and move forward from there, so we can finally get a true budget for the city for this year that we're in now.
Okay.
That's what I'd like to move forward with the next involvement, next year's involvements, if I'm elected, is my true ambition for that.
Okay. Well, thank you.
All right, that concludes the rebroadcasting of the Meet the Candidate event for Ladonia for City Council in 2025. Again, the election is on May 3rd, so ensure that you're prepared for that. Make sure you register to vote, and you set aside some time so that you can come down to City Hall and vote for the candidates of your choice. Remember, there are 3 positions open for City Council. Those running are Jan Cooper, Patricia Harrod, Jared Killian, Discha Threlkeld, and Dana Burkett. Kenneth Thomas has withdrawn from the race, but his name will still be on the ballot. Those candidates that weren't here tonight, please reach out to them. They weren't able to come for a variety of reasons, and we just hope that that you take an opportunity to get to know who they are. I invite them to, get out into the community in some way, connect with me, and I would help them put a message on Facebook or whatever it might be, do an interview, so that we can get to know who they are and what they stand for. We want to make sure that they're representative of our town. Any candidate, we want to make sure that our candidates are representative of our goals and aspirations for our town, and help steer it and govern it in a way that is helpful to the growth and prosperity of our town, and that will represent you well and meet you where you need to be. We also had just a couple quick announcements here at the end. There was a lot of discussion at this meeting and in our community about having community events and bringing our community together. So there is a Memorial Day event. There will be 2 parts to that. One will be a ceremony honoring our fallen heroes at the cemetery. More details to come on that, when that will be exactly, but it will be on Memorial Day. And then also there will be a picnic and a picnic at the town square. So just keep your eyes open for that. There will be some opportunities for volunteers and people to participate in that as well, but we want everybody to come. Let's bring our community together. We don't always agree on everything. We don't always see eye to eye, but we can come together as a community and support each other for good causes. We hope to see you there. We hope you enjoyed this Meet the Candidate event. We'll see you again next year. And again, elections are on May 3rd. Take some time to get to know your candidates and ensure that they're going to represent you in Ladonia. Thank you, everybody.